we have to invite our guest, Shruthi ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to our ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Lovely. I love this part. As always.
Yes. Over to you, ma'am.
Two old couples.
Okay. Next. Anybody else from team A?
Can I?
Advait, you're from team
Ma'am,
1,
can I-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Next, Rohit.
Yes, ma'am. I'm saying that there is a couple who is still smiling with their old age, and with
Okay.
many problems, and
Okay.
giving a message to us that smile every time.
Good. So you see two young couples, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else from team A? Give it a try. You should be quick. Who is there from
Ma'am,
team A? Yeah, Rohit, please.
Ma'am, there is two people sitting in two old couple in eyes, nose, mouth.
Okay.
Ma'am, and one lady is coming out from the old man's ears.
Yes. Correct. So that's all from team A. Okay, now it's the time for team B. Team B, this is your question. What do you see in this picture? Raise your hands. Veronica?
Yes, there are two houses as the eyes,
Hmm?
the clouds as the forehead part.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you see in that picture? When you see at it first, what is it that you can instantly see? The first picture that comes to your mind when you are looking at that picture, whom can you see in that picture?
Maybe an young man who is looking very seriously.
Okay, now let us ask what Joy has to say. Tell me, Joy.
Ma'am, I see the houses, that is sheep, that is the animals, clothes, that is the environment, all make up the man's face.
Okay, now let us give the option for Ritya. Ritya, would you like to try? What is the first thing that you see when you look at that picture?
Ma'am, the first thing that I look at the picture is an old man is seeing a serious. If you saw clearly, the windows of the house has been as a eyes of the man, and one man is living a sheep. That man has covered with a white towel. So
Okay, now let's swap. Okay, now I want team A to talk about team B. Who would like to try? Advait, yes, please.
I'm saying that ma'am, there was a person who's very serious and curious about seeing another thing, and there was making by pictures animals of face.
Okay, who else?
Ma'am, I have a question also.
Please.
Ma'am, can I talk with team A of the picture of team A?
Yeah, that's what I said. Anybody can speak the other team's picture now.
No, means I mean, ma'am, I just noticed one thing in team A picture. Can I say about
please
that?
tell me. Tell me.
I noticed one thing in team A picture, that hidden in that two couple.
Yes. So you were not able to get it in the first attempt, right? Yeah. Which picture would you like to speak about?
about team B. At the first when I looked at it, I looked a man with serious face.
Okay, fine. Who else would like to try? Arjun, yeah, speak.
Yes, ma'am. There are two heads. They are like eyes. And in middle of the heads, it is like a nose, ma'am. The branch.
Yes. So when you sum up the eyes and nose, what do you see? a old man, right?
Yes, ma'am. And there is a mouth under the nose.
Yes. Okay, so we'll stop at here. So why I made you look at these pictures was these are called optical illusions. Okay. Team A has their own interpretations. Team B have their own interpretations. Okay. So nobody is correct here and nobody is wrong here. It's just that we need to accept other people's perception. Okay. That's what I wanted to make you all understand. So nobody is incorrect. Everybody have their own way of looking at things. So the minute you start accepting others' view, you will start learning new things, right?
Yeah.
So in team A, there actually it's a clubbing mixing of two pictures. There is one old grandfather, old grandmother, and inside that there is a young couple who are enjoying and laughing. Okay. And here there is in team B, there's an old man. At the same time, there is a young boy who is playing with the sheep. Okay. So that is what I wanted to tell you.
Ma'am,
So accepting others' perception or others' point of view is very important.
ma'am, I want to talk about both of the pictures. Team A says about the unity between the man or woman or the grandfather or grandmother, because if we see at the middle of the those faces, we find a cup or a lamp in middle of it, and then in team B's picture, we can find that man is making destruction to the environment. If we assume that that old man is environment, he he will be looking sad if we find clearly, because in down of the huts we find some marks which indicate the tears of the man, and beside the boy we find a delicious tree which is uh, shedding its leaves. So man disturbs environment, and unity is strength.
Yes, thank you. That was a lovely interpretation. I myself did not look at it that way, Joy. So, see, that is what happens, right? Even I too did not interpret it that way. So, when we actually start accepting other people's views and opinions, we start to learn new things. Okay, that is the whole idea of this picture. Now, why do you need to accept yourself and others' perspective? That is what we discussed. Okay. Now another picture. Now team A, what is it that you see? Quickly.
Then he cut his hair by like a cap.
Yeah, he's cut his hair like a cap, but it is not a cap, right, Advait?
Yes, ma'am.
It's called a fro hat. Okay, what he did was he ensured he made his hat using his hair. Okay, now Joy is having a lovely laughter looking at that man. When you actually accept other people's perspective, your perspective changes. Yes or no? So your thought process changes, and then you start accepting change positively, right? You start looking at things in a positive way. You don't feel bad anymore. And then you start valuing and respecting others. Very, very important. Okay. When you give an opportunity for others' opinion, you will value and respect them. Yes, dear students. Yes or no? And lastly,
Yes, ma'am.
you become more acceptable and welcoming. When you respect, suppose, for example, if team A respects team B and team B respects team A, you will have a healthy relationship and you become more acceptable and welcoming. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, another exercise for you. Today you will have a lot of questions. Okay. Now I want somebody from team A to tell me how you will open the door. Yeah, Tejas, tell me.
First, I will lock the door, then I'll use the door handle to open the door.
Okay, you're going to use the door handle to open the door. Anybody else?
Ma'am, can I try?
Yeah, please. And
Yeah.
then we have Sanchayita and then we have Arjun. Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah. Sometimes I use to open the door by handle, but most of the time I use my hands and put on the middle of the gate and then I opened the door.
Okay. Now, Sanchita, would you like to try?
Yes,
How are you going to open this door?
I was telling that only. We will push the door to open.
So all of you are going to open the door by using that handle, right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what if I said, even if you try to open with the handle, you cannot open? That door doesn't open. Can you try some other way? The door will
Ma'am,
definitely open. Okay?
we should push
The,
it, ma'am.
which side are you going to push?
The handle.
The handle. So all of you are focusing on the handle. I still say the door doesn't open. What do you do?
We will knock the door.
Nobody at home.
May
Yeah, Meha, tell me.
I would break it or go besides the door.
You need not have to break. It's very simple. You can easily open the door. But it will not work the way you are opening. It will not work the way you people are thinking. Yeah, Tejas, tell me.
We should use the door key to open.
Still, it doesn't open, Tejas. But there is another simple way.
Ma'am, can I try?
Yeah, try, Advait.
First I unlock. I don't know what is the English term of chitkini. I used to spell. Then I push the gate.
Ma'am,
Ritya, tell me. We'll stop at Ritya. Okay?
Ma'am,
Tell me, Ritya, how you will open?
ma'am, the handle besides have the wood and whole part having orange colored paper like
Which part are you trying to tell? This part?
this. That part is made up of wood, I think so.
Okay.
And the orange part is not like the same as in the handle picture.
Okay, so how you will open the door?
I think so. I will find the key.
Ma'am, could I answer?
Joy, we'll stop with you. Tell me, how are you going to open? It is not going to open in the handle area.
By key.
It's the same logic what Nitya said. I think you may have used a crayon in the computer to block that path. So what I'm going to do is take eraser and I'm going to rub all the color and we get only handle.
Oh, but you have to open the door, right? How is eraser going to work out?
And inside that computer, if you use the eraser, then
No, this is a real scenario that I'm talking about. Don't think it as a picture. A real scenario, you have a door, you have a handle. Even if you put the key, even if you do try opening the door with the handle, it doesn't open. There is a way to open. You need not have to break it. Easily it will open. How?
Ma'am, I
Okay.
will break the door.
Oh, okay. Okay. Considering the interest of time, I'll tell you. The problem with us is our mind is programmed in such a way that we only think in one direction. The minute we saw the handle, we think, okay, the handle is the only way to open the door. But the niche here is the door has an opening this side. Okay, so you just have to push it. Nobody thought of pushing it the other side. All of you thought of pushing the door where you saw the handle. But had you tried pushing it the other side, the door would have opened. You need not have to, break the door or find the key, nothing. Okay? This handle was like a thing that caught your attention, right? We are used to the normal conventional time, isn't it? Yes, students. We never thought of opening the door the other side. So why I am telling you this is, door is not locked. First of all, our mind is programmed that way. When you start, like I mentioned in the previous slide, when you start accepting other people's opinions, there is a section of the brain which opens. That's called creative imagination. Okay, so your creative part becomes activated and you start thinking in creative ways. So that's the niche. Okay, so you have to start thinking in different ways. Okay, next, let us do a situational analysis now. We'll just take one person considering the interest of time. Okay, can you share how you felt when you did not perform well in exam? Any one person, quickly.
Ma'am, I feel very sad when I didn't perform well in the exam, and I think I will study hard and get good marks in the next exam.
Okay. Now, next question for Sanchita. Can you share how you felt when you lost a game?
Ma'am, I was very depressed that uh, I prepared so well for the game and I lost. But then I thought that uh, if I get depressed, there is no solution. I will accept this loss and I will try more to uh, uh, score well in the next time.
So, you accepted that you did not perform well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you also made it a point that you will perform better in your next attempt. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, because you accepted, your attitude changed. Okay? Your attitude changed towards positivity. Okay? Now, so when you don't perform well in your exams or when you don't get whatever you like, it's going to have a very strong impact on your emotions. How do you feel? You feel angry? Yes? You do? Nobody feels angry. Some people may feel angry. Some people may feel frustrated. Okay? Some people feel like taking revenge. Not everyone, but some people. And some people feel depressed or sad. Yes, you feel depressed or sad when you don't get what you like or what you want? Yes, Veronica, you do?
Yes.
Yes. So that's the reason why you need to accept yourself or you need to accept your failures. So there's no point feeling bad. Okay, you have to think how you can fix it. How you will learn from your failures. Okay, this is one important thing. Failures give you an opportunity to learn and become a better person. Yes, you discover new aspects of yourself. For example, maths problem, there can be multiple ways of doing it, right? If, say, suppose if Sanchita finds one way, Veronica can find another way, and Meha can find another way, right? So the same problem has different solutions. So it means that you discover new aspects of yourself. Okay? Say suppose your ma'am gave you the sheet and then you start looking at the mistakes where you went wrong. So you realize that, oh, this is the mistake that I made. Next time I will not make this mistake. Yes or no? You will learn from your mistakes. So mistakes are an integral part of your life and you need to accept it, isn't it? Rather than getting angry or feeling bad or getting frustrated, try to look at the positivity out of the negative outcome. Yes?
Yeah.
Now, the next one, failures teach you to overcome challenges and obstacles. Okay? When you fail, what happens? You become more strong. Right? When you fail, you become very strong. You're like, next time I will definitely do it. So what do? You try to overcome your challenges and obstacles. Yes, Kirtana, what do you think? The message that I want to convey to you all is it's not about winning all the time, but taking that failure, accepting that failure to proceed further. Okay? Every time, can you win a game? Can you win a game all the time?
No.
No, right? Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't win, but you learn. When you don't win, what do? You learn from those failures. So you need to accept it. You should not feel depressed. Okay? So who is this?
Lionel
Yes,
Messi.
Tejas.
Lionel Messi.
Okay. And who is this?
I think she's a stranger, madam.
No, she's a legendary singer. She's a TV star. Anybody who knows her name? Okay, well, she's Oprah Winfrey. Okay, she's Oprah Winfrey. You know what happened to Oprah Winfrey? She started off her career as a TV anchor. Okay, and they told you're not good to do anchoring, and they threw her out of the job. And to compensate, they said, why don't you try something new? So it was very difficult for her to accept that failure. Okay, but after a period of time, She decided to defeat that failure and she became one of the most influential women in the world. She has her own TV shows. She is a host. She is an influencer. She is a writer, singer. So, had she got frustrated and sad and depressed, she wouldn't have reached this point in her life, right? And what do you think?
Yeah.
Lionel Messi did not face any problem. He faced so many problems. He
Yes,
had to
madam.
undergo so many surgeries,
Madam,
right?
ma'am,
Hmm? Tell me, Joy.
in his childhood, he met with an leg infection. Although he stopped
Yes.
playing, he became a good player.
That means he did not give up. He accepted his faults, problems, and he started working towards it. So that should be the attitude in life. Okay? So when that happens, two legends who converted their failures into success. Always think in that point of view. Okay? So turn your wounds into wisdom. If you feel bad, if you feel sad, talk to your parents, talk to your mentors, talk to your teachers. They'll definitely help you out. But don't feel depressed. Okay? You should find a way out of it. So the message that we learn from these two people, for example, is you need to accept your mistakes and you need to move forward. Yes? So don't stop. Past is over. For example, you didn't do well in your exam, it's over. But you can definitely perform well next time. That's in your hand. Yes? You should not be, oh, ma'am has told it's okay to fail, so I'll keep failing. No, you need to learn every time you make a mistake. Make new mistakes. Don't repeat the same mistakes. How to be self-accepting. Be kind to yourself. Being kind to yourself is, okay, Advait, tell me, what is your thoughts on that statement?
Yeah, I think, ma'am, if I do too much study and like if I played that much, like 8 hours, 10 hours playing, and anything we do more than we have requirements. So I have quite these things, and we should give punish in our bad things what we do, and we should give prize, give medal in our good things by self.
Okay. Being kind to yourself is, say for example, you had some target. You wanted to score 100 on 100 in any subject. But unfortunately, for whatsoever reason, it did not happen. Okay. So rather than scolding yourself and pushing yourself to the corner in terms of your mind, try to be kind to yourself. Try to say to yourself, next time I will definitely do it. It's like pampering yourself rather than telling harsh words to your mind. It's like pampering yourself and gathering all that courage to give your best the next time. Okay, that's called being kind rather than being depressed or sad. Okay. Next thing, how to be self accepting. Like I mentioned earlier, accept your flaws, work on them. Okay. Next, whatever are your strong, we all have strong areas. We all are strong in different aspects. So let us trust on our strong areas. And what are we going to do? Next thing, we have to love and respect yourself. If there are any faults, flaws, accept it, respect it. It's okay because we are all unique, right? And then the last and the most important, try to stay as much as away from your negative thoughts, okay? Negative people, and stick to positive environment. Wherever you feel there is positive vibrations, try to stick to that. Don't let your mind muddle into negative thoughts, okay? Yes? Quickly, 5 points. Kind to yourself, accept your flaws, trust your strong areas, love and respect yourself, and stay away from negatives as away as possible. Now, how are we going to train our minds? Say, suppose there is some new program that comes in your school. Okay. Would you like to volunteer yourself and try something new?
Yes.
Yes. Would you try? Would you try to volunteer and lead the team?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Even though you know you cannot do it, but still you will give that shot?
Yes, ma'am.
So if at all you don't make it, what will you do? What will happen? Will you learn from your mistakes? If you don't perform well, you learn from your mistakes, right? So what you need to do, you should accept your challenges, okay? And be ready to accept changes. We are all very comfortable in our shell. We don't want to come out and then test new waters. So what I want you to do is try as much as possible to get into extracurricular activities in your school. That gives you a lot of opportunities to learn and make mistakes, learn, experiment. So will you all do that? Let's quickly revise what all we learned. Okay, we learned about what is self-acceptance, why you need to accept yourself, and how you can be self-accepting. Okay, now the listening section. What are the two new words that we learned today?
Ma'am, embrace and suppress.
Yes, embrace and suppress. Okay.
Ma'am,
And
can I?
yeah.
Embrace and suppress.
Okay, can you give me an example?
I feel very embarrassed while giving a speech.
Embrace. Okay, maybe probably I would like to embrace my mistakes when I give my speech, and I will not suppress my emotions and I learn from it. Probably that would be a better way of looking at it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, anybody, can you tell me the two legendary people whom I showed you?
Ma'am, could I?
Yeah, Joy, please.
Anders Messi and Opera.
Yes, Oprah Winfrey. Okay. Okay, so any questions, please? Quickly, we'll take one or two questions if you have any. So if you don't have any questions, you can text me to my personal number. We can always figure out. There's always a way to everything. All right. The closing session. What I would like to tell you all, dear students, is the whole theory behind what we did today is to accept is the beginning of the best part of your life. Okay. So you need to love the way you are, embrace yourself. When you get up in the morning, look at the mirror and say you love yourself. Okay. You love yourself and thank God for that wonderful and an amazing day that you're blessed with and gifted with. Thank the amazing people in your life, your parents, your teachers, and everybody around you, and be very happy about it. Okay. Try to accept others' opinion, try to accept others' view, take it as a learning opportunity, right? Because other people also have different options and opinions to learn from. So be open to new things and try to experiment new things. It's okay if you don't perform well, but ensure the next time you pull up your socks, dust off that negative things, and then you give that one shot one more time. Okay. So that should be the attitude, right? So thank you so much, dear students. I hope you had an amazing time learning today with me. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Over to
Thank you,
Veronica.
ma'am.
Yes, are you all ready to close the session? Let's say bye-bye to each other and we'll meet in the next session. Are you ready to tell Bush in the count of 1, 2, 3? Okay, Meha, are you ready to give a count?
Yes, Veronica. 1, 2, 3, Bush.